Hi folks, thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to John and Walter in the Morning. We're here to talk to a fellow called John Webster. Some might call him a biologist extraordinaire. Others, a checkout chick. Why don't we let the man speak for himself? Welcome, John Webster. Thanks for being in here today.
Thanks for inviting me. So, John Webster, we know you are a checkout chick at the uni bar, and you also are aspiring to do a bit of postgraduate work on the side.
That's correct.
What is it you're exactly specialised in?
Well, I'm a microbiologist, and I like to specialise in environmental microbiology, so that's microbes out in the environment rather than things that might cause you disease. And my honours project was closing the genome of something called a methanogen, which is a microbe that produces methane.
Yes. Extremophiles. Very interesting.
You know about extremophiles?
Yes. We recently undertook a lecture on them with the good man Peter White.
The part of the archaea.
Yes. Yes.
Very good.
So what was your inspiration to get involved in this field and discipline of study?
It probably all started back in year 12. I was kind of a bit of a chemistry man. I preferred my chemistry. I was doing a lot better in it than biology, but I wasn't so good at maths, so when I came to university I decided I might not do maths. But my biology teacher in high school was amazing, and one year just before one of the breaks she got out all the bacterial plates, and we did some spread plates and everything, and we grew up some bacteria and learned how to stain them, and from then I was hooked.
A good old petri dishes there.
Yes.
Sounds completely different to our biology experiences.
Completely. We have to teach ourselves.
Yeah. And during your selection process of whether you would participate in microbiology or another discipline, did you ever consider taking another study?
I did initially, maybe marine biology, because that's always been something that I've been interested in. But I knew there wasn't many spots in marine biology, and it was kind of one or the other, so I thought I'd kind of go microbiology. But I still keep the marine biology as a little bit of a hobby and go snorkeling all the time and good stuff.
Ever been to the Great Barrier Reef?
No, that's something I want to do one day. Are you inviting me?
Well, we're a bit low budget at the John and Walter in the Morning
But I am
show.
still getting that $20.
Definitely.
So what advice would you give to first years at UNSW, drawing upon your own experience?
Well, your university experience is a great one, and you've got to make sure you have fun while you're at uni. It's been the best couple of years of my life, but you also have to remember that there's some work to do, because coming from high school, you kind of all of a sudden have all this freedom, and one can go off track, which I might have done in first year. I wasn't attending all my lectures, and my marks started to fall behind a little bit. So have fun, but still kind of go to lectures and make sure you do all your work, because it just gets harder from there on. I'm not trying to put you off or anything, but you build on your knowledge that you learn in first year, and if you don't have the base, it kind of gets a little bit hard.
I mean, in science, the lectures, they're just filled with girls. Guys, you wanna go to the lectures.
Advice 101 from John Walter in the morning.
So, as an aspiring postgraduate student, obviously you'll have to interact with a lot of the staff in the Babs discipline. Now, can you tell us any funny stories about them? Maybe about Julian Cox or that John Wilson guy?
Don't get me started on that Julian Cox fellow. Me and him went for a special getaway. It's open, come in. And I was dressed up in a newspaper wedding gown. I had my newspaper bouquet. I proposed to him, and he didn't accept. Julian, if you're watching this, I'm going to come after you. You're going to be my bride one day, or I'm going to be your bride, and we can both be brides together. And we'll be blushing and beautiful. Sorry, go on.
This is despicable. Can we get the guy from Cheaters to, follow up?
You broke my heart, Julian.
So we all know life goes through ups and downs. In your personal experience, what have been your highlights and your low points in terms of your scientific career?
It's almost Friday.
Yeah. It's a bit like this.
Those ones,
just a bit.
But not so much these, but more of those.
Yeah, more of those.
No, not really. There's kind of been lots of ups and downs. Like, it's a fantastic time at uni. You meet lots of great people, some not so great people. And anyway, sometimes with courses as well, you know, you'll think you'll be acing something and then all of a sudden you get your marks back and it's not as good. And those times can be kind of low, but, you know, you pick yourself right back up. And other courses you can do really well in. And like something for me that I got was a vacation research scholarship, and I was able to go into a lab and see what it's like and get paid to do so.
Everyone likes the moolah,
I love the moolah.
especially from King's Cross.
Moolah.
Yes.
All together now. Moolah.
Thanks for tuning in. That's all the time we have. It's been a pleasure to have you, John Webster.
It was a pleasure to have me too.
See you later, mate.
See you later.
And now to Gerard Weber with the weather.
It's still sunny.